I'm getting there. I promise. Think I figured out all the wires on this side. These black wires here with the holes on them, they go on the back of the clamps that hold the speedo and the tachometer in. I have another one here. Not sure where that goes, whether it's sending a ground or getting a ground. I will end up putting that with one of these. I have a purple here. That's for the clock. I have these two wires here. That is for the tachometer. I have this white wire here. There is a connector for the brake fluid level and the handbrake switch that comes through that. What else have we got here, children? I have another single black here with a bullet connector on it, and I can't see a black that should connect to, so not sure about that one. I'm going to see if I can try to see if I can buzz it out, but I'm not too concerned about it. My worst case scenario is I'll make a wire and ground it. I mean, it's a black wire, so if I ground it, it can't be a problem. Simple as that. I've got to go over the other side now and do those connections. And I'm not going to put all this lot back in. What I'm going to do once I've got the other side sorted out is connect the battery. And then we will see. I mean, these lights here... excuse me, sorry, there you go. These lights, I'm not expecting to work. They don't have a ground. They get the ground when they're connected to the gauge, so I don't care if they work or not. One thing I was very curious about was these one-time use bullet connectors. Being me, I delved into them and said, well, what the fuck? Why the fuck? It appears that once you push the bullet in to these Chinesian pieces of crap, they stretch. Now, they hold the connection. How well? Well, who knows? I think they could take a lesson from Lucas and come out better. So, you can squeeze them down again with a pair of pliers and reuse them. Not very satisfactory. The metal should be kind of springy. It's not. It opens up and holds the connection, and that's it. So, do be warned. Do. Crap. Okay. Was there anything else I was going to say? Oh, yeah, I received the tape from Temu. Not a company I would recommend. It took 10 days for the tape reels to get to me. Too fucking late. I've already finished the job. This is the pack of reels. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 reels. If you want them, that's, I don't know, $8 plus shipping. How about that? That's more, sorry, that's not more, that's less than I paid for them. But they're of no use to me. But if you only want 3, let me know. I'll send you 3, $1 a piece, plus shipping. Shipping is just going to be whatever the flat rate UPS is for a padded envelope or a non-padded envelope. It doesn't really matter. It's tape. It's not going to get fucking damaged, is it? So if you're interested, do send me an email. You know my email address is always at the end of my videos. So do that, and I'll happily sell you all of them on however many you want, but shipping on top. Don't forget that. Right, where else am I going to go today? Oh boy, love to get all this back in, but that's probably not going to happen, is it? I'm trying to decide what to do on this. Now this panel, let me get it around and show you. This panel here fits nicely, and it goes in that direction, and the bonnet release cable comes here. This fouls my new AC compressor. So do I cut this off? You know, I can unpeel this, cut this off and then refold it. Or do I find out where I should put a line in it, bend it downwards so that it'll tuck behind the panel that I've got to make? That's my thinking at the moment. Why? Because then in the future, and does this really matter? Not really. In the future, somebody wants to try and take this car back to how it was, all they got to do is bend it straight. Although this old aluminium may well break if they do that. I don't know. Yeah, kids. Don't forget, anybody want a steering wheel? I got a steering wheel for sale. Make me an offer. Plus postage. Everything's always plus postage. Do remember that, because I'm not paying for the shipping, because that takes out of my little profit. And believe me, it is always little profit. Ah, boy. So much shit to do. Not that you guys care, but I have my MKII to do. There's a busted hose. I have my Triumph Bonneville to do, which I'm halfway through replacing the clutch. I've got my wife's Mercedes to do because it's got an odd smell. It might be a coolant leak, I don't know. Not sure. My truck, it's having difficulty starting. It still starts, but it's having difficulty. So I need to look at it. Plus I have to finish the Mark II. Plus I have to trim the trees. You know, the honey-do shit that you have to do. God. There isn't enough fucking hours in the day. Or enough energy in my ass. Good God. Yeah, I know, guys. Terrible, isn't it, huh? It's terrible having all of this fun. Hey, I really am not complaining. I just got so much to do. I want to get shit done. And, you know, honeydews get in the way. And, yeah, that's another honeydew I've got to do. I've got to finish off the baseboard in the house. I am working on it, I promise. It's just slow. And it's arduous because I have to lay on the floor and do it, and that doesn't appeal when I lay down. I just want to sleep. Good God. Yeah, I know, I'm prattling on. I'm trying to think of what else I got to do while I'm talking to you guys. All right, let's stop fucking around. Let me go over the other side, get those connections made, and then maybe today I can connect the battery and, fingers crossed, turn the ignition on. This is a very important tool when doing the centre dash. Yes, what is it, you ask? It is for tightening up the switches. This end is for tightening up the ignition switch, and this end is for tightening up all of the switches. Got two little tippy tabs. Now, could you do it with a screwdriver? Yeah, you can, but more often than not you will slip and scratch something. So I got this many years ago from the Jaguar Enthusiast Club in the UK. And it has been invaluable for all the Jaguars I have worked on. And by that I mean all the 60s Jaguars that I have worked on. Probably other cars use it as well, like MGs and Triumphs and cars of that era that use those type of switch chrome rings. And also it helps prevent from scratching the chrome rings too. There, just thought I'd throw that in. Oh, fuck. So I got this bunch, I got this bunch, I got this bunch, I got this bunch, this bunch, and this bunch, and this bunch. Well, there's the heater cables, don't worry about them. Oh, and this aerial antenna, and that's going to be rerouted back to here because that's where it's going to live. And another earth wire, ground wire. And that, as you will recall from before, is all the crap that relates to the AC. Someone did mention, should I rubber mount the AC unit? That may well be a possibility. I don't know yet. It could be that when I switch this baby on, the fan causes such vibrations. Fortunately, I can deal with that before I complete the interior. Where will I put it? Yeah, probably right there where that cross is. And I may even trim that cross back, I don't know. It may be obtrusive, it may be objectionable. I do have to fit panels here, but I've got to see how it all fits together. I've got to create. And yes, I do like to create. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I just had a thought. Zip. I've got partial sound deadening on this. Should I cover the whole transmission tunnel in that? And I mean this bit here, the plasticky bit. Is that likely to drum? Don't lose anything, do I, by doing it? Perhaps I should. I'll tell you what, that silicon sealer shit here, excuse me, that has made a very nice job. And I squirted it on and then, ran the old fingers around it. Then, once I get this fucking wiring sorted out again, I can shoot myself in the foot. I can get to the smoke test that I was going to do. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you're not getting a very good view of anything there, are you? Yeah, the smoke test for the AC to see if I can figure out why I can't get a vacuum. Or is it because I'm stupid? Dunno. That's another job to be dealt with later. Christ. I tell you what, this is it's fun, but it's not. I mean, I do like a challenge, and I love to finish things and make sure they're done and everything works. That's the bonus, when everything works and you go, fuck me, yes, I'm clever. Not that I ever do that, because there is an expression which is one that there's more than one. There's every day's a school day. I'm good, but I'm not as good as I could be. That's the one I love. Why? Because it's true. If you think you know everything and you're the best, you're deluding yourself. You're not. You're good. Hell yeah, you're really good, but you don't know everything. My God, what a bunch of wires this is. Well, it looks like I got bullets here and I got connectors there, which I may have to squeeze and modify, and these here, which this lot here, sorry, you're not seeing it, yes you are, this lot here are the ones that go to the rear of the car. This lot is the loop from the other side, simply put, and this one is also a loop from the other side and the main harness. Christ, look at these babies. Whoa. Oh, that's going to keep me amused. And I must admit, I do keep referring to a little chart that I've got, and I know I've shown you this before, but hey, what the hell? I can show it to you again. It is a Lucas United Kingdom British Standard BSAU 7. Sorry, you're kind of crooked, aren't you? See if I can get the camera to straighten up. AU7, and it tells you each wire colour and what it is used for. So, this tells you the various ones. Okay, black, ground, green, feeds auxiliary controlled by ignition switch, i.e. wipers, flashes, etc. White, base colour for ignition circuits. Red, side lights, rear lights. Blue, trace main beam, headlight, red trace, dip. Okay, sorry, with the white it's headlight. Auxiliary devices, purple. Main battery feed, brown. And then in here, it shows you all of the, come on brain cell, engage, colours with the tracer. Now you have to be very careful that you don't get your ass confused. The main colour is black, the tracer is red. And if you pick up and you go, oh, I got a red and black wire. Well, it's not red and black, it's black and red. Simple, but an easy mistake to make. What a mistake to make. Who says that? Who says, what a mistake to make? Ooh, you've got to watch the program. Okay, I'm going to stop there and get on with some wiring. Okay, this is the passenger side, or should I correctly say the left side of the car, tucked up under the clip there to hold it out of the way, and behind the air pipe, and the other air pipe there, of course. These, hang on, bzz, what's going on? Hang on, sorry. These wires are for the glove box light. I'm going to figure out how they go. I mean, I know two of them go to the light. That one probably goes to the switch, and that one goes to ground. And I would imagine, and I'll buzz it out first, that this is a loop. This wire is a loop in itself. Got it cable tied up there, nicely, neatly out the way. More trouble with these fucking connectors, Chinesium crap. But we're getting there. I did bring one wire across here, or one bunch of wires that shouldn't have come across here. Where should they have gone, Gary? Well, what they should have done is gone into the engine compartment and connect to the wiper motor, etc. But some idiot has put a cable through that hole where that wiring harness went. So someone's got to drill a hole now in the firewall and make a route for that cable. Fuck me, sideways. Yes, modifying can cause you lots of issues, lots of fun. Ah, dear. Let's get this baby back to functioning. Good God. All right, let's get that wire in. As I previously mentioned, I'd taken a wire in the wrong place and filled up the hole, so had to drill a new hole in the firewall. Not a big deal. I know a lot of you out there, your bums will be twitching, so that's why I didn't show me drilling it. And that's the perfect spot for it. I have a grommet to go in the hole. Oh, and one other thing that I used on the hole, it's a deburring tool. Very handy for pipes and also for holes. It works wonderful. You just stick it in and go shh, and it cleans up the edge, no end. Right, there's the harness. It's through now. The extra black wire is a ground that I've got to replace. It doesn't go in the harness for some reason. I don't know why. It wasn't in the harness, so I'm doing it separately. Probably could have put it in the harness had I thought about it, but as this is a braided part, I didn't want to have to rip it all apart and then put it in there and tape it all up. It just wasn't really worth the effort. So we'll get that sorted out. That just connects here. Oh, hang on a second. Let me see if I can show ya. To come on, come to daddy, to this bunch of wires here, which is the whoa, go back to the wires here, which are the windscreen wiper. And when I had it connected before, it wouldn't park, so maybe that's something I've got to look into, but it could be that the wiper motor itself needs a good rebuild, but having watched Classic Car Cave Dave, who has sent his away to a company in England for a rebuild, it's bloody expensive. Might be cheaper to buy one. And I'm sure they use this in more than just the Jaguars. You know, they probably use it in MGs and Triumphs and all sorts of cars, Austin Healey's, etc. So let's get these connections connected, and then we will be ready to touch the battery terminal to the positive and then flip the switch. That'll be in the next video. Yes, I know I'm a rotten tease, but it's coming to the end of the day here where I live, and I want to attack this fresh because I want to think about it overnight, decide what I should or shouldn't check. Well, in fact, I should check. Forget the shouldn't. I should check everything I think I want to check. Check. I won't be connecting that wire there. That is for the AC. Let's deal with one problem at a time, shall we? Once I'm happy that everything is working again, then I will... What will I do then? See if I can find the leak on the AC. And that will be about it. Okay, now get out of that garage. Go do some shit.